Hello there, comrades. Sebastian Michael Cruz here from decodeyourgenius.com, and I'm here to help you live your life's greatest work. So today's video is going to start off with a question. It's a bit of a personal question, and the question is, have you lost the passion in your business? Have you lost the fire that you used to have in your business? If you have, if this describes you, then this video is exactly for you, because I'm going to describe and share with you the mechanics of exactly why that's happening and how to reclaim back the fire that you used to have so that you can take your business to the next step. So the diagram that I'm going to share with you comes from Sir David Hawkins, MD, PhD. And what he discovered through scientific case studies is that human beings have a certain range of emotional states that they're in. And those emotional states are directly linked to their ability to produce. So the higher they are up on this scale, the more passion, fire, and energy that carries their business forward. And then the lower they are on this scale, the harder it is to make business gains. So let's take a look at this. And let's go ahead and take a look at the typical journey that an entrepreneur travels upon when they're going through personal development. So as you can see on this diagram, we've got emotions on the left-hand side. And then we have the rating scale, which for this video, you don't need to know how that rating scale is created. Just know for now that the lower the scale, the harder life becomes. The higher the scale, the easier it becomes to live your life's greatest work. The easier it becomes to combine passion, profit, and purpose in your business. And on the right, in this middle point, they also have certain notes, is that when a person is in, say, this area, they are suffering a lot. Okay. What that means is when a person is predominantly in those emotional states, they have to work extremely hard to get any type of gains in their business. And as they go up here, it gets easier and easier to deliver value and make money with their business. And up here is pretty much the flow zone. So we all have had an experience in our life where we were in the zone, we were in flow. And we see this all the time with professional athletes, with Olympic athletes. It's those moments where they're just in the zone and they're flowing. And it's almost like automatic, and they're performing at an incredibly high level. This is the scientific mechanics of what happens to a human being when they're in that zone. They're higher up this scale, and whatever they're focusing their intention on, becomes a unity of mind, body, and spirit that flows powerfully for that outcome. So in your business, in your life, as you're going along the journey of personal development, the path here is moving up higher and higher up on the scale. Now, of course, each of us, we're going to have high days, low days, and oftentimes days will have multiple different emotions in them. For using this scale, it's the average of what you experience in your day, the average of what you experience in your week. And that's connected to the flow zone that happens in your business, just like an athlete. So let's take a look at why you're not feeling the passion, you're not feeling the fire in your business. And that's because it's actually an indicator of something very positive. So as an entrepreneur starts, they usually start their business in maybe shame of not having enough, maybe a shame of not having the things that they wanted growing up. So they want to create a business to cover up that feeling. Or perhaps it's fear of, if I don't create something with my life, then everyone's going to think I'm stupid, something like that. It also can be with anger. We see this all over. It's fuck the haters, I'm going to show them. That's with this emotional state. And as we can see, that's better than the lower emotions, that anger. It gets the person out of the suffering zone just by a little bit. and gets them into the getting by zone. And then we start getting into courage, which courage is taking risks in your business, betting on yourself. So you can see how a person starts moving up this scale. And then as they move up and say their business is going a bit better, they have more freedom, then what happens? Neutrality. Neutrality. So this is the tipping point, and this is why entrepreneurs, as they grow along their certain path, they hit a point where all of a sudden the passion is gone. And this is a sign of, A, you're on the right path, so you're doing the right thing, and B, this is a time to really connect to your life's greatest work. And that's the way to move on to the next step, is you need to connect to your life's greatest work. And what happens is then a person starts moving up the scale and things start flowing in their life more easier, more powerfully. And then we start going up to these emotions here, which is peace, love, and joy, which probably sounds soft to a lot of people. Like, how's that powerful? Peace, love, and joy. Well, let's take a look at it as if in the realm of athletics. So the peace is when the mind finally stops all the different thinking of, what if I mess up? What if I do this? What if I do? All that constant chatter. All of a sudden, it sinks down into a presence of being completely present with the task at hand. And that brings a certain peace. The joy is when the joy of just being connected to something and producing phenomenal results. And the love, we hear that all the time, the love of the game. Well, a lot of times with love, it's misunderstood. Only one half of the equation with love is spoken about. Love in terms of compassion or helping people. There's also the other side of love that is incredibly powerful when you're so connected to something that you care about. That's why athletes will practice and practice and practice and practice beyond the normal range that normal people will do. You, when you're in your business and you're connected to the vision of what it is, whatever that vision might be for your business, and you love that vision and you're excited and you're motivated, that's when you connect to the power of love. And that power moves forward very quickly. So relating this back to your business this is the mechanics of getting your mojo back, is as you connect to your life's greatest work, that naturally has those top emotions in it. It has the power of love because it's a cause that you really care about. It has the joy because it combines your passions and the things you love to do. And it unlocks peace. Peace of knowing that your life has powerful meaning, that you're seeing the results of what you care about and what everything in your life has culminated to give you the talents to carry out into the business world. And this is the mechanics of being in the zone. And just like athletes do it in their business, athletes do it in their sport, so do we in our business. And the goal here is to be connected to our life's greatest work to such a degree that more and more of our daily life feels like we're being in the zone. So instead of just being this thing that we sporadically feel once in a while, like, whoa, things really clicked, it starts being a practical, measurable, predictable mechanics of how to be in that optimal state. So to wrap this all up, is that by nature of you feeling like you lost your mojo, you progressed up. You progressed up this scale, and you're at the tipping point. You're at the halfway mark of instead of being pushed by fear, pain, shame, you're at the tipping point of starting to be pulled by the power of your vision, the power of your cause, and the power of everything you've done in your life culminating in being expressed as your unique talents. And that's the message for you today. If you'd like help discovering your life's greatest work, then you can go ahead and click the link below, because I have a special tool that helps you discover the map of your life's greatest work so that you don't have to go and try and figure it out on your own and spend a bunch of years. The map is already here. It's your own personal blueprint. So if you'd like to discover your own map, go ahead, click that link, and I'll see you on the other side.